these repairs by high tide. We've got to.
Okay, we should be live. Cool. That seems to be working okay. Let's just check all the streams are catching up. Oh, Twitch has caught up. Mixer has caught up. YouTube has caught up. And Facebook has caught up. Excellent. So welcome back to the stream, folks. I'm SilmarUK, variety streamer on Twitch. Tonight we are playing some Elder Scrolls Online, leaving off from where we were last week. And in case you do not know, I actually stream to Twitch, Mixer, YouTube and Facebook at the same time. There is a relay chat bot, so hopefully if you type something in any of those channels, it should be placed into the other channels. However, unfortunately on Facebook, you might need to look at the caption, the text in the main screen itself on the right hand side rather than in the Facebook chat box if someone else is talking. So please let me know if there's any problems seeing anything, if there's any problems with sound, and we will crack on with what we've got. So our problem this week is that thing. Some Sea Elf pirates are summoned in a hurricane. A second one, they basically wrecked this fleet, and now they're going to try and finish everything off. And I'm going to try and stop them. That's what the quest is. So I currently have to go and get something called a lodestone, which will allow me to get close enough to the ship to stop the sacrifices, to stop the hurricane. So there's a sea viper, they're the pirates. But I'm being told that the search area for the lodestone is up here, so there we go. Cool, we're in the search area. So we'll switch to the staff. And I can pick this. No. There we go. Right, so they knock themselves out of my shield and I knock them down. Cool. I am a necromancer in this, so I shall consume the soul. And there's our lodestone. Right, so we've got to stop the Maramir ritual, Maramir being the sea elves. And hopefully we want to try and free 2 sailors who are supposed to be sacrificed as part of the ritual. Right. So we don't want that. Okay. Our guy is just over there, so this one. Oh no, that's a player. Cool. Okay. So can we bypass these guys? Let's bypass them. Not get into any fights we don't have to get into. Oh boy, we're here to rescue. Somewhere around here. Well, I'm picking flowers, of course. As you do. Must be on the ship. Right. Stop the ritual. I've got a free sailors. Okay. Aha. Can I free them? Yes. Looks like there's another player. We're in luck. Let's get them freed.
They won't kill me today.
Stop the ritual. Okay, we got lucky. There was another player on the ship. This is an open area, so they were sorting stuff out. So sorry, nasty sea owls, your ritual has been stopped. No sacrifices today. Do we have any kind of treasure here? Perhaps things to loot. Chests, with locks of which can be picked. This is atmospheric. I mean, as a necromancer, I'm not necessarily against this particular aesthetic, but it's not necessarily a good one. Okay. Gotcha. Right. Ooh, something we can search. Basically, this is a wrecked ship that they've just been using as a place for the rituals. What's this? Lead the sea and stone the tides, black the earth and grey the skies, darkling cold shall rise to clutch, foes quake at its icy touch. Break the spines of wooden whales, spill their guts and gnash their tails, darkling cold will soon devour, foes quake at our lasting power. Toss the landed in the brine, raise them up when it is time, darkling cold must rise to save, foes now turned into our slaves. It sounds like they could potentially be raising an undead army. I can't say I approve. Whether that's because of the kind of necromancer that actually fights the undead, or because it's not me who has the undead army, remains to be seen. Yeah, all the streams are good. Excellent. Okay, so we need to return to Captain. Along the way, we may as well consider taking out that's you done. And right, let's drop right there. Carry attack save. There we go. Nice. That's their souls. Stew. Okay. Can't read the books though. The bottle is empty. Where is all the rum gone? Aha. Well, a little bit, but not much. Right. So, we stop the Maramir. How do I die? Not much here. So, we are going to head back. I can take you two of them. So, takes a moment to realise he's dead. Nice. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. There we go. Back to the captain.
Sur and Werkwild returned just after the skies cleared up. They're a bit damp, but otherwise all right. My lookout says I have you to thank.
Yes, I stopped the ritual and freed your crewman.
Then we'll finish repairs and shove off at high tide. Oh, your marine friends fended off sea vipers while you rescued my crew. They're welcome aboard, as long as they want. Perhaps
Good.
we'll see you at Mistral. You'll always have a place on the Prowler.
Excellent. Right. So this shield, ooh. Okay. I think we will. We'll equip that.
We'll
What
clear
have we
the
got
wreckage
here?
away soon, Captain.
Not as good as what I already had. Really should do that. And scoff one of them as well. Cool. And we won't steal from them. In part because I've got nowhere to go fence the stuff.
Well,
I don't exactly go and... Huh. Nice. What do you say now?
Thanks to you, we'll be able to
Hey.
float the Prowler off this beach the next high tide.
You're a bit nicer about things now then? That's good. I appreciate that. Right. So, we've done all of that. We want to investigate there. We've got a quest taking us to there. Oh, we need to rescue this Khajit from Hazak's Hollow. And I need to go to Mistral. It's time to head there. Cool. Mistral being up here. So we are going to stop off here.
those damn sea vipers still watching us? Of course they are.
Right. Let's just make sure we've got this right. Okay. So we'll fill in a bit more of the map. That's not a way through, that's that cave we were in. Oh. However. It's not bad. I just need to do a little bit of crafting today. Right, so this should take us up to this house. Cool, there's the plantation, there's the house.
Back straight, arms limber, palms
Knock
open
the
as
light
the full
from his
moon.
eyes, putting enemies off guard.
Yay!
Waning crescent.
Aha, there's the house, I think. Laughing Moon's plantation. Think we can get down this way? Okay. Hey, the shortcuts. Right. So this is the house, is it? Ah, it's DSO housing for players. I might have a summer house or something here, somewhere to get away from it all. Island in the southern sea of Tamriel. I mean, it's not a big affair, but there are a few screens to provide partitions. Nice fire. Bath over there, bed over there. Living area. Fire there. Maybe a small kitchen. Maybe eat out. Alright. Okay. So, in terms of our quests, we want to have that one selected. We also want to find out what's here happening on the plantation. We want to add this to our map. There might be quests, there might not.
So much to do, so little time.
So that is... Aha! Quest marker. There is a quest here. Right.
All this wasted effort. Blasted creatures get into everything.
Right. On a clan mother, the roads are dangerous of late. Bandits attack without fear of reprisal, and higher is driven bruised by the storm strike without warning. These developments have driven this one to hire a pair of mercenaries. Both are hardy walkers, so please triple this one's order this month. Please do not worry about protecting the shipment. An escort will arrive before the next present. Margaret Smile, your fields bond day, Joan cheer, blah blah blah. Okay.
First the hurricane, then rats from the sea. What next? Flying mud crabs? Surrender's mercy. We need more time before the inspection.
What inspection?
Dominion inspectors. Headwoman Harani requested their aid to stop smugglers. We're honest farmers with good customers. Our moon sugar is used to spice food, not to brew skooma. When the inspectors learn we can't protect our fields, we're finished.
Protect them from what?
Hairy, squirmy, squeaky little rats. They've infested the plantation since the storm. The inspectors will ask, if we can't protect our fields from those dung-dropping sugar eaters, how can we protect them from skooma brewing thieves?
What can I do to help?
Find out why Cindertail's Singe tigers roll on their backs instead of filling their bellies with rat. Does one expect to keep his job if the inspectors find vermin in our fields?
What will the inspectors do if they find the rats?
At best, the inspectors will recommend our moon sugar be confiscated.
And at worst?
To the east, the plantation burns. Was it due to the inspector's recommendations?
No,
Who
actually
can
it wasn't.
say? Either way, Mistral will weep for our passing. With laughing moons gone, skooma will flow through the streets.
And why is that?
When moon sugar runs dry, people turn to smugglers. With smugglers comes skooma. But the inspectors aren't from here. If we tell them, they will not listen.
If I help you, where shall I start?
Find out why Cindertail's Singe tigers roll on their backs instead of filling their bellies with rat.
Okay. We need to talk to Cindertail. See if there's anything we can grab. Be theft. Fair enough. Not going to steal from fellow Khajit. Particularly when they're having a bit of a rough time of it.
Look at you, Afe, lazing about like a sun-drunk servant. To think you were once our greatest hunter.
Huh. Right, okay.
Want to buy a carpet? How about 3? They aren't good for much else. Yes, Afe, even you.
What's wrong with your Sench tigers?
Do not eat the rats, this one says. Do they listen? No! Stupid Sench. Lazy Sench.
Why can't they eat the
They
rats?
already did. That's the problem. Moon sugar makes you sleepy if you eat too much. Rats eat moon sugar, Sench eat rats, and then lazy Sench. Especially you, Gobani.
Can you get them moving
Not
again?
with sugar bellies. These useless Sench could only kill a rat if they fell upon it. From a great height.
If the Sench won't move, what will you do about the Falmore inspectors?
Go inside, lock the doors, wait until they leave? No. Let this one think. Without Sench hunters, what could... Thunderbugs? No, it would never work.
What about Thunderbugs?
Thunderbugs nest nearby. They defend their delicious eggs from anyone who'd make a meal of them, yes? If you grabbed an armload of eggs...
And won't they try to protect said eggs?
Undoubtedly. But they'd hesitate to harm the eggs once you possess them. Smash an egg into each rat nest, and the Thunderbug's electric frenzy kills the rats before the inspectors arrive. You're sturdy, yes? A little shot won't stop you.
Oh, thank you. Alright, I'll see if it works.
Wonderful! Save some eggs for Cindertail, yes? They are so very tasty.
Okay. It's just... Why can't I just kill the rats directly? Rather than stealing the eggs and running like a madman. Hmm? Why can I not just kill the rats? Okay, I think I'm going to have to deal with you. Problem is,
This one raised you from birth. What would your mother say?
now, there we go, those are rats' nests. That explains the trade bit. So use a Thunderbug's egg. And one magically appears. There we go. Of course. I would guess that I now need to go and get another egg. Yes. Yes, I do. Cross Tree Road, eh? Oh, there's a chest over there. Oh, right, okay. Not quite.
That's all around. Not so lazy now, yes?
Oh dear. This could take some doing. Yes! Excellent. Hmm. Right, so that one is empty. We're getting some not bad drops from here. Huh. Ah, right, okay. I can keep using those.
Can't you see I'm busy?
Good, good. Could be the other one there, yeah, there it goes. Oh, we're done here. Oh. Oh, the farm will have arrived.
There's no question.
Clever luring thunderbugs out of their mounds like that. A scheme worthy of Bandar himself. They're excellent. Our gracious inspector has been most patient with us. Perhaps witnessing your ingenuity will affect his findings.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything more I can do for you?
Joan and Joe dance kindly with you, Walker. Whatever the findings of our esteemed inspector, we are in your debt.
I'm liking that, thanks.
If
So,
this place
Inspector.
remains open, as has yet to be determined, the clan mother should hire you in a more legitimate capacity.
That's very good of you.
Naturally. Will you be dining with us as well?
That will not be necessary. Khajit fare is too cultural for my palate.
Hi, Neo. Enjoy the lurk. Good luck getting the kids. Right. So, we've done that. Excellent. Right,
Will
we're
you
going
be
to
staying with us long, Inspector?
sweep through here and then up to there. Then along
As long
here to
as
see if there's
necessary.
anything.
One can only tolerate so much fresh air.
Then we'll go to Mistral.
Truly. Then we'll endeavor to make your stay comfortable.
Don't fret over much. If my duty requires it, I can tolerate such rustic accommodations.
He's an arse. Oh, there we go. Whoa! Bandits. What's happening here then? It's just a bandits, bandits, bandits. Ooh. Hi, Subsonic. It's good to see you. Oh, nice. Bit of Elder Scrolls Online.
Our next job better bring a lot of gold.
I'm afraid it won't, as there will not be a next job. It is Subsonic. I hope things are good with your good self. There we go. Good thing that was simple. A few bits and pieces. Who are you? Oh, right. Yeah. What's that? That's a thieves' trove. Need to find if there's a fence in Mistral before I start taking thieves' troves. Alright, let's get out of the bandit camp. So, we have to go and rescue a Khajit from up here. I'm facing the wrong way. The goals tonight are hopefully finish Kanafi's Roost. So, there we go. This is Mistral where we'll have to go to, but we want to finish off this side quest first. Check over here, make sure there's no quests, then we go into Mistral and finish whatever's there. And yeah, hopefully we get level 29 out of it. So basically just a bit of adventuring and finishing off this zone. There's lots of crafting stuff around here, I do approve. I'm not sure. There is a main quest storyline in this zone, or a zone storyline, so we should get something finishing that. And that'll be at Mistral, the next steps. So hopefully we get a bet. And then we can carry on. We're doing alright. Started playing Skyrim, hopefully stick with it and aim to complete it. I've never actually completed Skyrim. There's some other games I've just started, like Dragon Age and Mass Effect, which I've also never actually completed, which I want to complete first, but Skyrim is on the list. Ah, the scuba has seen me. Or is hacked to pieces. Okay. Had it in the Steam library for years, kept picking it up, putting it down, and never really got far with it. I'm the same. I've started it several times. And not I would say got far with it myself. So yeah, it's certainly on my list of things I want to do. Oh. Right. So we're here. We also have Dragon Age Inquisition, and that's the same story. Same here. I actually want to start with Dragon Age 1. Right, I'm just going to head up there and then we'll swing back round to Hazak's Hollow. Yeah, it's just too many good games. Yeah. It's going to be one heck of a mission. All these thunderbugs. Aha, there is something here. Ooh. Yeah, I was in two minds as to whether to do a YouTube series on that. But I decided that the games are old enough that probably wouldn't be that much interest. Two quest markers about. And more of the cross-tree bandits. Is there anything here that might be worthwhile? Oh, the minion soldiers. Can't say as I approve. And there's a note.
Find out.
Oh, cool. I'll set that to patching after I finish with this tonight. I don't want to be worried about doing that before stream tomorrow. various bits and pieces. Yeah, glad to hear it's finished. It's actually with us now. Right. I'll take that. Sounds ominous. Maybe someone's doing the bit that I started with the hurricane. Right, we're going to head down this coast to Hazek's Hollow.
He sang like a bird after I put one through his knee.
Crossfire. Bandits. Ooh. Who are you? Who are you?
Have you seen Gary? He's missing.
Who is Curry?
Zulana's son. When his father succumbed to skooma, Gary swore vengeance upon the smugglers responsible. This one tried to stop him from going by himself, but Gary wouldn't listen.
Oh dear. I found a note about a young Khajit taken to Hazek's Hollow.
Yes, that's Gary. Please, you must find him. He's all Zulana has left.
I'll find your son.
Zulana heard many things in Mistral. Hazak leads the skooma peddlers within a nearby cove. Its entrance is on the beach across from Cat's Eye Key.
Who is Hazak?
Vile skooma peddler. Hazak destroys families and brings great warriors low with his filth.
Sounds like a horrible chap. I know what skooma is. What happened to your
He
husband?
hurt his back in a terrible accident. He took skooma to relieve the pain, and it came to both sustain and enslave him.
Oh dear.
After years of its youth, he withered to a shell of his former self.
Tell me more about your son.
Gary hasn't learned that fear and hatred cloud judgment. Zulana said he would be foolish to seek revenge, but he's a boy, and they have more important things to do than listen to their mothers, huh?
Okay. So this is probably a delve or some such. Oh yeah. Okay, that didn't work as well as I might have liked. Not the most graceful. So that's Hazek's Hollow, is it? Oh, this is quite the operation. Wow. I have no problem with stealing from such people, so... Ooh. Sorry.
Begone,
boy.
bandit. I'll never join Hazak.
Yeah, it seems I was going for a swing, subs on it. I'm not a bandit. Your mother asked me to rescue you.
Mother sent you? It is good she can't see me trussed up like a sheep. The bandits were more challenging than I expected. She could have killed a few when she scouted the cave, but no, I must always be tested.
What do you mean she scouted the cave?
You thought her a poor mewling widow? Pah! Mother is not entirely what she seems. She warned me to wait and watch before approaching Hazak's Hollow. I have much to learn.
Tell me what's going on.
I sought to avenge my father's memory, but was captured by bandits. Mother saw my capture and sent you here to assist. Next, you untie me and we kill Hazak for his crimes. Simple, you see?
I came here to free you, not kill Hazak.
Then when you free me, I'll fight Hazak alone and will likely die. Hazak will poison more families with skooma, another will swear revenge, be captured by bandits, and wait for death in his cave. Or we can kill Hazak. Still simple, yes?
Alright.
Good. Now, untie my bonds so we can look for the key to Hazak's lair. Swish/poke, done.
God damn it, kid.
I'm free, and in your debt.
Don't make me regret this. We've seen that one before. Right, so we need E, which is apparently over there. No, you could do with fighting Kiddo if that's what you actually want to do. God damn it, he's just going to expect me to do all the work. Doesn't look like there's any chests or anything down there, so Hazak's lair. Okay, so there are other players in here, so we should be able to do this quite quick.
You don't have the will for this, but I do, Cub.
Yeah, you're gone.
I don't know how Mother will take this.
Ooh, that's nice. Apologies for the lapse. Our supply grew suspicious. Don't fret over much. The appropriate meals will be fed. We recovered your wayward bird. Its belly ran afoul of the storm, but we think it can be saved. If it's not in your hands by the next full moons, we'd discovered and you should cease correspondence. Ah, so that was written to Hazak. Oh,
You don't have the will for this, but I do, Cub.
now we get to search him again. Any more books? Alright, cool. Interesting. There's more going on here than we realised. Okay, time to leave. Oh, that's not good. Okay, someone's distracting you. Right. Turn to Solana. Do is apparently somewhere near here. Oh. Okay.
What have you done?
Kiri and I killed Azak.
And you have done what I could not. My husband now rests with the ancestors, free of the skooma enslaving him.
Azak was your husband. Kari killed his own father.
When Khajit embraced skooma with more affection than he did with me, I gave him every chance to claw his way back. But skooma peddlers are slavers of the mind itself. When Khajit turned his addiction into enterprise, there was no return.
How did you kill all these smugglers?
Poisoned arrows to stun, a blade to finish. I spoke to each as they lay frozen on the dock, before adding crescent moons to their throats. These unclawed shaveskins had it coming for pulling Kari's father into their fold.
And why didn't you help kill Azak?
I noted the ardor of the moons within you and sent you to aid Kari. That is help, yes? But I would know. How did my son fare against Khajit? Did he fight bravely as he was taught?
Kari fought well. We brought down Azak together.
Then Kari learns to stand with allies rather than on his own. He shows me he is ready. With time and training, he will honor his ancestors.
And who are you two?
Ajir Trajijazeri. We justly take by force. At Two Moons Dance, we study the thin line between justice and vengeance. We train so we will always know the difference. Enjoy your life, Walker. You never know when those you love can slip away.
Oh. That's quite cool. And yay, we have our level
did
29.
what Mother could not.
I did what I knew to be right, to restore our family's honor.
You've proven worthy of our name. Do you understand?
Yes, Mother. I'll dance beneath the two moons, as you've taught me.
Then we must complete your training.
Okay, so there are a clan of ninjas. It's kind of cool. Riding speakers. Khajit ninjas. Who'd have thought it? I'll have some stamina. We have one skill point. Mm. Ah. Okay, I need to change something there. I didn't realise that. I'll improve our metalworking. Right. So I want to swing round here, because that doesn't feel like that should be empty. Bye bandits, bye bandits. Huh? Why did they come off my horse? That's a big old ship. Whoa, chest. Skiva. Okay. Oh. We'll take those. Right, so we're going to need to get up so that we can carry on along the top of the cliffs. Right, so that's Mistral. We don't want to go just yet. Ah, that's just another way into the Mistral. Okay. Oh, cool. Windcatcher plantation. So there is something here. Good. Although what's going on here is a good question. Yeah, and there's hunting camp up there. We have discovered the Windcatcher plantation. Alright, we've discovered it.
Roost and the Dominion. Together, we'll achieve unity. Joining the Dominion isn't about what is taken from you, but what we gain from each other.
That's all well and good, but is there a quest around here?
Your
Because
chance for untold
I reckon there
prosperity
is.
comes with Dominion rule. Okay, let's head towards the hunting camp. Aha! We have a quest giver this way. And where might you be exactly? Up there?
I guess so. Ooh, we got a couple of quests.
I can't believe this is happening. This is horrible. The spirit wasn't any help. The great tree can't last much longer against the vapor.
What are you talking about?
I came here from Windcatcher Plantation to see if the storm caused any damage. Then I noticed the great tree covered in some sort of fetid vapor. I rushed back and told Spinner beneath. She summoned a spirit to help, but I don't think it worked.
What kind of spirit?
Some sort of nature spirit. It entered the cave where the great tree's roots emerge, but something's wrong. I heard horrible noises inside the cave. The spirit cried out as if in pain. The great tree will die if a spirit can't do its work.
Okay, I'll help.
I want to heal the great tree, but I'm just a farmer. If something is keeping that spirit from mending the roots, there's nothing I could do to help.
How can I help the
The
spirit?
spirit is old and powerful. It seeks to move from root to root, aiding the great tree as it's able. But it's a healing spirit of singular purpose. It doesn't know how to defend itself.
Okay, so it's in danger then?
I'm uncertain. If so, the spirit must be protected from harm while it heals the great tree's roots. It knows what it must do.
Okay. Why is the tree so
The
important?
great tree shields Windcatcher Plantation from the winter winds and keeps our settlement shaded from the heat of the summer. Its story entwines with ours.
But how's it different from any other tree?
When the wind goddess Kanathi first traveled across the heavens, legend says she grew tired and rested in the branches of a small sapling before resuming her journey. That sapling became the great tree and gave Windcatcher Plantation its name.
It's a lovely story. Go on then.
Been a Kwama master for over a decade. I'm not afraid to admit when I'm up to my neck in droppings, and I sure could use a hand getting out.
What's the problem?
Ever try piloting a ship through a hurricane while your entire cargo of Kwama eggs hatch and go bug nuts? Been there. Can't recommend it. After we wrecked, they made a Kwama line toward this cave. I came after them, but they're a bit distracted.
Distracted? What do you mean?
They always get surly after hatching, but these Kwama are downright unsociable. I tried to stop them from chewing on those huge roots. They objected. Bumped into a fine-looking tree trunk on my way out. Thought I was done for, but it kept walking.
That must be the spirit attempting to heal the roots.
Kwama didn't take to it, whatever it was. I heard them munching on it, same as those roots. The little one seems scared of it. If you can help the pretty tree trunk do what it needs to do, I bet they'll head back this way.
And the big ones?
If they'd stop eating those giant roots, they might get better. But I don't blame you if you have to put down a few to save the rest. Just be careful. Nothing fiercer than a crazed Kwama. Not even my sister-in-law.
Okay. Wow. This is quite cool. Right, we've got to protect that. Oh. Oh. Okay, so oh, Ghost Kitty. Right, little ones are running for it. Right. We're done. Cool.
Praise Ifray. The miasma has cleared, yet I sense this begins a new chapter for the great tree. Though the creatures gorge themselves upon its roots, this was a passing instinct. They can be taught to strengthen the great tree.
Are you sure the Kwama won't harm
The
it?
Kwama will soon learn the cave is their nest and treat the spirit as their queen. Together, they'll guard the cave against intruders who seek to harm the great tree. A new story can frighten any creature, until it realizes its role within.
Fair enough. I am not going to argue with you. Right, now there was another quest giver around here, but I suspect that was just another way of starting that quest.
Thought I was ruined, but that spinner beneath says Windcatcher Plantation will pay for the Kwama to live in that cave. I'm not above taking coin from crazy folk. Might even be enough to repair my ship.
Fair enough. Right, so that's the plantation done. We want to go look over here. Thank you for the free song. Huh. Yeah, seeing that. Sorry mate, I'm going to decline the group. Thank you very much for the offer. I am streaming. Do I have empty soul gems? Sorry, no. Don't know why you'd be asking for empty soul gems other than to say can I have some of yours? Yeah, precisely. Alright, so presumably we've pretty much done everything. So, to Mistral. Although we do need to clear that off. so that would mean going cross country. Why not? Why not? Right, out of interest, what rewards have we been getting? So root splitter is better. I'll take root splitter there. Necklace of the trainee. Improves my health, also increase my maximum stamina and adds more. Okay, I'll have the necklace. Beach shield, not as good as that. Don't know that, so we'll use it. We'll use that. Rat splatter. Okay. Yeah, okay. That can stay as it is. Right. Welcome to Mistral. So, first order of business, I feel. Way Shrine. Okay. Now we want to head back this way. We got another quest giver over there. Nice.
The ship has sunk. We must find someone to hire us until the next comes in.
Perhaps we should ask the local government. They will need help.
Who's this quest giver?
Well,
As part of the Dominion,
Come and
you
see
will
from the
gain
distant
security.
shores of Glenumbra a real, live dog. Do not worry.
There's
It is
Razandar.
safely caged.
I don't feel so good.
Dahara would not let it tear the flesh from your bones.
That looks like a quest.
For prosperity, for security, for unity, for the Dominion. The Dominion welcomes all who wish to join.
I see. Hi, Raz.
This one has heard reports. You've kept busy. Good. You fit in now more than ever. How did things go?
I put an end to the troubles in the Shattered Shoals and the Temple of the Morning Spring.
Clearly, you were meant to help us out. Joan and Jode have a sense of humor, yes? And of course, Raz thinks discretion deserves a reward.
Ah. Healing staff, though. I do destruction staffs.
Keep your wits about you, my new friend. Mistral's houses cast deep shadows, and vipers lurk in the tall grass.
What do you mean?
Mistral is the jewel of the southern seas, a free port with trade ties to half of Tamriel. Ambassadors from the Dominion arrived weeks ago to negotiate its admission into the Alliance. Unfortunately, things have not gone smoothly.
Why?
Kenarthi's Roost has an old treaty with the Maumar. They claim the Dominion fleet intended to invade their home waters. It's a sticking point in the negotiations. The Sylvanar could use some help. Find him, give him this token. He'll know you are a friend.
Okay.
Without Mistral's support, the Dominion will have precious little defense on its southern coasts. But we are not here to conquer anyone. The Sylvanar knows this. He is in the Chancery, seeking a peaceful resolution here. He is the voice and spirit of the Wood Elves. They say he was, and will be their greatest leader, whatever that means. This one knows him as an unrivaled diplomat. He is also the Dominion's best hope of resolving this matter peacefully.
Okay, who are you really?
Razumdar is just a simple Khajit. He seeks the best for all the people of Tamriel. Also, a saddle that won't pinch the tail. One day.
It is safely caged.
Right. There's a quest.
Sahara would not let it tear the flesh from your bones.
What? Is the Sylvanar blind? Every one of these sea elves is a venomous serpent waiting to strike. We should have cleansed this place of Maumar scum the moment we arrived.
Right, well, your trouble. There's a quest marker and it's annoying me that I can't find where it is.
Everything is so still.
Okay. Ah, of course.
Marvel at its slavering maw.
Hiya, Skyhawk.
I bring
Welcome
an
to the
urgent
stream.
message from Rhea Opacarius, Chief Oracle of the Twilight Queen Azura.
And what does this Oracle of Azura want?
Best discuss that with Rhea. Too many eyes and ears here. She awaits you in the Cloudy Dregs Inn in Wayrest.
Okay, I'll meet her in Wayrest. Wow. What's that all about then? Yep, quest in Awaken Arthie's Roost. I've done elsewhere. Now I'm going back to the beginning, as it were. I have Subsonic. I've actually got. I'm actually putting.
Disgusted by its cold, oozing nose.
Okay, no, it's nothing to worry about. I'm actually playing Greedful and putting the playthrough up on YouTube. So There's 2 episodes up already. The third one is uploaded and ready to release, and I recorded a 4th. I've actually uploaded that now. Yeah, I haven't actually. I've done about 4 30-40 minute bits, and I still haven't got onto the ship yet. So, right, let's make sure we're looking at the right quest.
Lorcan, take them all. Why did the Sylvanar negotiate with these filthy Maomer?
What do you have against them?
Those pirates are a stick in the High Elf eye. They capture our merchant ships and raid our settlements. If I had any say, we'd negotiate with a sword at their throats.
But you don't have any say.
Not as long as the Sylvanar confuses diplomacy with capitulation. He's inside with the rest of them, pretending this won't end in bloodshed. Go, see this farce for yourself.
You're a thoroughly unpleasant chap. Okay, and what have we got here? Oh, cool, something else to look at. Yeah, I've enjoyed Greedfall so far. There's a few little bits that could be slightly better, but the game has just come out, and overall, I really like it.
Your pardon, friend. The Dominion's arrival on Kanaathi's roost has upset the locals. It falls on me to smooth the waters. Please, help yourself to food or drink. I'm happy to speak with you once this matter is settled.
I shall hand over Razumdar's token.
Most unexpected. It seems we have a mutual friend. May I ask, what brings you to Mistral?
Our mutual friend thought you could use some help.
Then perhaps you can advise me on a small matter. The Maomer have a treaty with Kanaathi's roost. This is nothing to fear. A treaty is something I can work with. Yet neither Ambassador Ulondil nor Headwoman Harani will produce a copy.
And why not?
Indeed, why not? It would be indecorous to suggest the treaty is anything but actual and sound, yet I fear it won't present itself without a more active line of inquiry. Would you be my voice in this with Ambassador Ulondil and Headwoman Harani?
You want me to ask for it?
Exactly. A chorus of requests may succeed in carrying the tune. Harani in particular seems eager to see this resolved, though I fear the Dominion presence binds her hands. But I'll leave you to it.
It's a reasonably big game. I hear it's about 40, 45, maybe 50 hours playtime, although I will probably end up taking longer. So it's not a Dragon Age Inquisition, that sort of thing. But it is supposed to have a good story to it. So medium-sized game is what I hear. Who are you? Ah, right.
We upheld our treaty with the people of Kanaathi's roost for generations, and this is how they repay our kindness? We will not allow High Elf thieves to gain a foothold in our territorial waters.
The Maramir claim Kanaathi's roost?
By all rights, this is our island. Harani's people occupy it with our blessing. If she breaks the treaty, so breaks our truce. We'll take back our island, and the Khajit will pay the price.
And where is this treaty?
We keep a copy on an island far from here. I see no reason to send for it. I won't allow High Elf wharf-rats another chance to take our rightful lands. Why don't you bother Harani for her copy?
Fair enough,
This one thinks you have come to make a deposit, yes?
Actually, no, because I already sorted that out. Ah, Harani, there you are.
It's hard to keep track of the new faces since the hurricane, but I don't believe we've met. Welcome to Mistral. May your stay here be full of warm winds and soft sand.
Selvanar wants to see your copy of the treaty.
And I told him. The mere act of doing so would complicate matters with our longtime Maomer allies.
They take great offense to the Dominion's claims upon our island.
Why did you sign the treaty with them?
Look around you. What great armies do you see? Our survival depends on knowing when to fight and when to please. The treaty brought us prosperity for generations. I will not be the one to break it.
I think that's a good plan, Subsonic. That would give Greedfall a chance to be patched. There are apparently 1 or 2 bugs that haven't bothered me so far. But yeah, that's probably a good idea. It is a very pretty game and it will draw you in once you start it. Okay. Investigate the Chancery. Where is the Chancery? Am I in it? Yes, that is the Chancery. Rats in the crops. Increased bandit activity. Okay, let's have a look around. Outdated. Green lady?
No wine. Stringy meat. My beloved Sylvanar cooling these squabbling children instead of warming our bed. If there's a more tiresome place in all of Tamriel, I haven't found it.
Fair enough. I wonder if there's a copy of the treaty here somewhere.
Bring this one another.
Lots of things we can steal from. That'll take us out to a balcony. So not ideal. Let's talk to the SilmarUK.
Any luck securing a copy of the treaty?
They refused, I'm afraid.
Then there's little chance for compromise. I'll call a break in formal talks until everyone calms their nerves. You understand the stakes, yes? It's why I ask you to take a more active role in locating the treaty. I don't do so lightly.
What do you mean?
I can't allow the Dominion's first act on Kanathe's roost to be one of conquest. I understand our mutual friend prefers the rum served at a nearby tavern. Perhaps he would have ideas on securing a copy of the treaty.
Is the SilmarUK your real name?
It's a name, a title, and our holy city. Quite an honor to carry around such an important word, and the occasional burden in its confusion of outsiders. Not even the Green Lady calls me by my given name. Edelorn doesn't roll off the tongue, I suppose.
How long have you held the position?
A Sylvanar. Seems like it's been such a short while, but the wrinkles on my face tell me differently. Or did you mean as Dominion Envoy? I've taken on diplomatic tasks for our fledgling alliance since its inception, so not very long at all.
And what's your opinion of the Dominion?
Freshly grown fruit, still without blemish. On behalf of the Bosma people, it's my goal to keep it that way. If you speak with the Green Lady, don't mistake her manner as distaste for the Dominion. She simply misses our home of Valenwood.
And who is the
She
Green
sustains
Lady?
me, and I her. Together, we are the aspirations of the Bosma people given form. Put simply, she is the love of my life. Also, she grows ill-humoured when I gush about her within earshot. I'd best say no more.
Oh. Right, Raz. Any ideas?
If your parents will have it, this one will not stand in the way.
There you are, Raz.
My own father, divine save his soul, was torn to pieces.
You think this one drinks on the job? Good. Then so will everyone else. What is the word, my new friend?
Silvernar needs to see the treaty, but no one will provide a copy.
His viper tongue is sharp. But Harani can't because her copy was stolen. It only takes 3 drinks to loosen the tongue of the Chancery clerk, if you were curious.
Who stole the copy?
A good question. Raz answers it with an interesting bit of trivia. Ulandil posted a guard at his quarters the day of the theft. His subtleties rivaled only by his pleasant personality. Oh, and it's 5 drinks for embassy staff. 6 puts them out.
Are you certain Ulandil has the stolen treaty?
Someone needs to slip into Marmor Embassy, find a way past the guard, and rifle through Ulandil's private quarters. Oh, and do it without bloodshed that could provoke war with the Marmor. In case he was not clear, Raz is talking about you.
Why me?
The pragmatist in this one says it's because you have no firm connection to the Dominion. The optimist says it's because you have proven yourself more than capable already. When you have the treaty, meet both of us at the bridge.
Okay.
Tread lightly.
Right, that's the Marmor Embassy, is it? Okay. This is the Mistral Guard. So we're not trespassing here.
Don't cause trouble.
Of course not. I wouldn't think of it.
How much longer till we put out to sea?
How much longer?
Another one?
I can just enter, okay? I've got to sneak into the private quarters though.
Ambassador Ulandil isn't here. And if he was, he'd be far too busy to entertain the likes of you.
I see. Hello, chat.
Off limits. You aren't getting through.
Of course not.
Are you lost? Ambassador Ulandil's quarters aren't open for visitors.
What do you got?
None of your business. Go bother the clerk. He doesn't know when to shut up either.
Everything.
Find a way to incapacitate the guard. Servant's clothing.
Floors that don't sway, sand that creeps into boots, bugs the size of anchors. May the gods see me posted to a proper ship.
Where's that guard upstairs?
So, he's actually doing his job? Most of the time he's writing love letters to some pretty face in town. Zadi or Zami or something. He's a fool in a crow's nest, searching the horizon for any sign of her love.
Fair enough. Right.
How much longer till we...
Ambassador Ulandil isn't here. And if he was, He'd be far too busy to entertain the likes of you.
Where's
That's
the
what
guard
I've been
then?
wondering. He spices his rum with moon sugar, you know. I'm sure one of the servants brings it to him. If I catch him sleeping at his post again, I'll inform the ambassador.
Ah. Find a way to incapacitate the guard. We surely have. Oh, is this your drink?
Everything is so still.
Are you lost? Ambassador Ulandil's quarters aren't open for visitors.
Care for a drink?
Do you think I take drinks from strangers?
Hmm. On the cloak.
Oh, I guess that little barnacle is all right.
And in we go. Creative Canari's Roost. Yeah, okay. Gotta bring that to Razandor.
When the storm comes, they'll get theirs.
Time to leave.
Watch your step, ground walker.
Oh, lovely. Right. See if they say anything as well.
I wonder what Ulandil intends for these Dominion fools. If he has any honor, it will be nothing pleasant. Mark my words.
Oh. Such lovely people. This is why I'm a Khajit, not an elf.
What do you want?
Oh,
The Harab
nice.
would not let it tear the flesh from your bones.
Do like that quest, but I did that in Rimmon.
I'm quite busy, can't you see?
Okay, Raz, where are you? There you are.
The spring in your step. Did you know a sense of accomplishment can alter one's stride? You'll learn to notice it in others.
Indeed, his
The
treaty.
Silvenar is certainly being watched by the Maumar. You should inform him the treaty is safe. He will know what to do next.
I'll
The
tell him.
Silvenar and the Green Lady are being put up in the armorer's home. This one recommends you knock before entering. Green Lady gets jumpy at silent approach.
You think having the treaty will help?
At a quick glance, there are holes in the treaty. When the Silvenar worries at them, he'll tear a hole in the Maumer's side. The treaty, of course. Not Ambassador Ulandil, though that would be funny.
Ah, Raz. Okay. Go this way. Back, had a few tech issues, had to restart the PC. Good to have you back, Subsonic. I do hope that that's resolved. Oh dear. Strange aura surrounds the Silvanar's corpse. His body's warm to the touch. A faint smell of sulphur permeates the room.
time for you to leave. No! No! You found him like this? What did you see? Answer me!
He's dead when I arrived.
Then you know nothing. 1,000 curses on this wretched island. They've taken my beloved.
Who would want him dead?
None who'll survive the day. I am the unerring bolt. Once loosed, I cannot stop till I pierce my quarry's eye. Harani knows her own city. If she won't tell you who did this, I'll shorten her tale until she does. Now go! Go!
Yikes. I suspect the High Elf. I think he wanted to stop the negotiations. This is a good way of doing that, maybe.
Marvel at its slavering maw.
Not again. Please. I understand what the Sylvanar desires, but I already told you. We cannot provide him with our copy of the treaty.
He's dead.
Dead? But he was just here. What happened?
The Green Lady suspects murder.
How awful. Who would harm such a peaceful creature?
I was hoping you could tell me.
My guards saw nothing. We doubled the watch to ensure safety. I cannot abide the Sylvanar's murder in my town. I'll shut down the port if I have to. None set sail until his killer is brought to justice.
And could I help with that?
Of course. I hereby declare you a deputy of the Mistral Guard. No door shall be barred to you.
Where should I begin?
On my desk, you will find the most recent reports from the Mistral Guard. You are welcome to review them for any inconsistencies that could lead to the killer's capture.
The Sylvanar murdered? These treacherous Khajit have plotted with the Maormer to slay our noble envoy.
How dare you! The Sylvanar was our guest. You go too far, Vice-Reeve.
Incident 2.
Outrageous! More Dominion treachery. I will conduct my own investigation.
No sea rat will show me up. I'll get to the bottom of this myself. This diplomatic mission is a farce. The Dominion should have taken Khenarthi's roost by force and sorted the rest out later.
This apothecary must have had a hand in the murder. I'll get it out of him, one way or another.
Wonderful. Let's take out the... Okay. Let's try and sort this mess out before those two start a war. That's the warehouse. That's searching the Serpent's Kiss. There's the apothecary. I'm liking the warehouse. Because it's next. Staking it out would seem to indicate we have to be somewhere for a bit. So, oh, a hiding spot. Let us hide.
No one here. Perfect. As good a place as any. If that clerk has any sense, he'll find it.
More ninjas. Assume the opposed anchor chain is cut, apply pressure to Mother Tiger to announce the unwelcome visitors. We observe unwelcome visitors recovering from the storm. Cut the second anchor chain immediately. Watchful Serpent remains offshore. At the signal we shall prepare the tempest. Huh. They vanished.
What is it?
So we are heading to the apothecary.
This apothecary must have had a hand in the murder. I'll get it out of him, one way or another.
Oh dear God.
This elf is mad. I deal in reagents, not instruments of death.
You sold any poisons lately?
I sell no poison. Check the ledger inside. I beg you.
Toasty How? Thank you very much for the follow on Mixer, that's appreciated. And apologies if I mangle your name at all. Thank you very much. Daedrahar, blood. Name refused. Interesting. And we've got to search this ship.
Get off my ship before I throw you off!
I need to get into your hold.
And I need a new rigging and a serving wench. Too bad for us both. Now get off my deck before I throw you off.
I'm a deputy, you'll let me below decks.
Why didn't you say so? You're a deputy of the guard? The same guard whose authority ends where my ship begins? On the dock or in the water? Your choice.
Okay, maybe this will change your mind.
Well, that's a serving wench. 3 minutes. If my sailors see your hands where they shouldn't be, I'll keelhaul you myself.
Okay.
Another one?
Wow. That was mean. Quite like the Bosmere.
Don't cause trouble.
Uh-huh. Oh, loose hatch. Crate of sea viper paraphernalia. So the sea vipers.
Watch your step, ground walker.
Does make sense. They don't want the Dominion here.
I could use a break.
Let's go get this to Raz, see what Raz thinks.
This one is begging you.
There you are, Raz.
Killing the Sylvanar was foolish. The Green Lady and the Sylvanar shared a life bond. She has little time to avenge him before she too will die, and the Green Lady is a most dangerous creature. But then, you have that spring in your stride again. What have you learned?
Nothing that leads to the Sylvanar's killer, but here.
The Maumar planned something, but what? Wait. The apothecary sold Daedra blood in these specific amounts? That would explain the strange liquid upon the... Oh no. Bright moons, no.
What's wrong?
This is a sample of the vile cloud from around the Sylvanar's body. Bring it to the Green Lady. Tell her it killed her beloved. As for the rest, Harani will see what you found. We must move like Kenarthi herself is at our backs.
Glolor, you used to be in the military. Does the Dominion hire sellswords?
What gave you that idea? Seriously, keep down about that.
The killer will share the pain my beloved's death has wrought. Hand down the throat, a kiss for my wrist. Hand on the lungs, a kiss for my arms. Grasp, tear, yank, And one last kiss for the killer's own heart. Now, what have you found?
This is the poison that killed him.
Poison in all of Tamriel could harm my beloved. But this scent was on his body. Why is it out here as well? I can see it, leading away into the heart of this wretched city.
I didn't notice a scent.
You're blind to it. Easily remedied. Follow if you can.
Does not like it. But perhaps you are right. Still, keep checking, will you?
Interesting.
Kenarthi's Roost and the Dominion. Together.
Yes, and a good thing too. This one does not like to think about what would have happened otherwise.
What do we have here? Ritual focus.
Covered my tracks. Couldn't have found me.
Tell me who killed the Sylvanar. Oh, no.
Covered my I followed his orders. Daedric poison for the wood elf and his mate. I followed his orders.
Whose orders?
Ulandil. He said they could stop the Tempest. Had to be removed.
I've heard enough.
His orders. Had to follow his
There,
orders.
there. You did what you had to. As did I.
Yikes. Sorcery is not necromancy. Nope, it's inferior. Right. Where are you?
I hope to be done here soon.
Your friend Razumdar showed me what you found, but the treaty binds me. Unless the ambassador himself was involved, I am powerless.
Okay.
Ah, the errant deputy. I was just informing headwoman Harani of her apothecary's connections to the High Elves of Somerset Isle. Once the torture begins, we'll learn why the Dominion killed their own diplomat.
Your assassin said you ordered Sylvanar's death.
My what? You mean the apothecary? I assure you, he was never in my employ.
Your assassin brought Daedric blood from the apothecary and used it to kill the Sylvanar.
Oh, well done. It doesn't matter now. The Green Lummox and her idiot husband lie dead. There's nothing you can do to stop us.
Green Lady isn't dead.
You're lying. She must be dead, or else she'd have come for me. She's coming for me, isn't she? I'm a duly appointed ambassador of the Mauma people. The grounds of the embassy are sacrosanct, according to our treaty. The Tempest is coming. You cannot stop it.
Sea rat coward! I'll have your head for this!
I have his scent. This is madness. There has been enough death in this city.
It's clear they betrayed you.
This does not excuse a mindless slaughter. We are better than our enemies. You must apprehend him. Don't let the Green Lady cut him down like an animal. We must learn what the Maumar plan for Kenarthi's Roost.
I'll go
I
after
trust
him.
you'll do what's best for my people. Now I must apologize to Vicereeve Peladil. Whatever the Dominion needs, we will provide.
Right. Go sort this mess out.
Move, unless you don't mind the spatter.
What are you going to do to him?
I'll keep him alive for a time. He won't starve. His limbs have so much flesh to sustain him. Go tell Harani the Marama is dead. Leave me to my work.
No, this isn't justice, it's revenge.
Exactly. And I'll have the blood that's due. What does this creature's life matter to you anyway?
Is this what the Sylvanar would want?
You dare speak for my Sylvanar? I'll beat you with your own flayed skin. I'll smash your teeth to powder and choke you with the dust. You're right. Curse your bones, you're right. Take him away before I lose myself.
Keep her away from me!
Yeah. Come on. I'm going to make sure he gets out.
We've taken Ulandil into custody thanks to your quick action. No treaty will keep him from proper justice.
The Green Lady wanted to take revenge.
I understand. I am certain she'll find another way to mourn her husband. I asked Ulandil what he meant about the Tempest. After what that Green Lady did to him, it is difficult for him to focus. But what he did say isn't good at all.
And what did he say?
The Maomir have some ships waiting offshore. Ulandil's people signaled them before the Green Lady arrived. Some sort of invasion force. With the Dominion's help, perhaps we can fortify the town. That alone may save many lives.
Have you officially joined the Dominion?
I signed a new treaty moments ago. Vicereeve Peladil assured me the Dominion will protect our little island. It's a new beginning for Canarthi's Roost. We will prosper or fall together.
Hey, Slowpaws. You, yes, you. Commander Karaneth needs you immediately.
What do you mean?
The Maomir attacked Cat's Eye Key from the sea. Commander Karaneth holds the line at the docks. She needs help stopping the Maomir before they push into Mistral. Zairi will find more to help. Be swift.
Hi, Holly. That's strange. That's not come up in any of the chats. I hope you're well, Holly. I'll find out. Right, we've got... That's a healing staff, so we don't want that. We do want that though. Cool. Right, so we've got to get to there. The invasion has begun. Okay, there we go.
You there. The Marma attacked Cat's Eye Key with their Sea Viper forces. We need every able body for the rescue effort.
What do we have here? Brazil, thank you very much for the raid on Twitch. Apologies, it seems that one of the bots has interceded there. So apologies for that, whoever got caught by it. Welcome in, everyone. Hiya Coopert, hiya Razil, hiya Rapoka. Right. So welcome to the stream. We're playing some Elder Scrolls Online. I'm just doing the Kanafi Roost quests after finishing up with Elsewhere a couple of weeks ago now. And yeah, so we're back to the main storyline. Please feel free to ask any questions, and we're just about to repel a counterattack. Hiya Azil, thank you very much for the raid. So let me just check something. See who we have here. Cool. So I think some shout outs are appropriate. So I am part of the Burrito Syndicate, and we do some bits and pieces, like there's a website and there's a podcast and that, which Raz is very good at organising and doing all the editing for. Neo people know because he hangs around this stream a bit. He's also another good streamer, and I saw a poker there. He wrapped me into a burrito. Fair enough, I accept this fate. Hi, you're a poker, it's good to see you. So all three of them are definitely worth following. Okay, so let's go and see. No, that's no problem at all.
Huh, a counterattack? I'd settle for an organised defence. Our forces are scattered too thin. If we can't hold the gates, Mistral will fall to the Marma.
What can I do?
I'll coordinate Dominion forces from here, but I can't lock
Neo
down this gate
awkward,
until
I don't
the survivors
believe it.
clear out of the market. Send them my way. We need everyone able to defend Mistral on this side of the wall.
Okay. Right, what we got to do? Direct survivors to safety.
Snakes. Those Malma pirates came from the water. They're all over Cat's Eye Key.
Oh. What's
Sea
happened here?
vipers happened. One must have struck me on the head. When I woke, a sea viper was carving strange runes on my bodyguard's skin. I hit that awful pirate with a broken spar and we ran.
Are your wounds serious?
No, we can still move. We'll head to Mistral if it's safe there. By the 8, it's inspiring to see Dominion soldiers. Maybe Sergeant Firion can pull off her counterattack.
What
The Marine by
counterattack?
the gate to Cat's Eye Key plans to strike back at the Sea Vipers. I'm sure she can tell you the details. We'll get moving. Gods grant you strength.
Oh. Right. You, move yourselves.
We can't let those Marama pirates reach Mistral. They'll butcher our families.
What's
I
happened
saw
here?
great serpents emerge from the waters. Those sea viper cowards made them snap at everyone in striking distance.
Were you wounded?
When I saw my neighbors fall, I ran.
Oh.
What kind of Khajit am I? You were with Dominion, yes? Your Sergeant Firion plans to strike back. Give those pirate cowards a trouncing.
You should get to safety. Head to
I'll
Mistral.
do no such thing. If any of those sea vipers shows a face on this side of the gate, I'll claw it off myself.
Right. Sergeant Firion.
What are you doing here? That doesn't matter. If you're in the mood to cave in some sea viper skulls, I don't really care.
One of the survivors said you're planning a counterattack.
Feel that cold air rushing off the sea? Just like it was before the hurricane. We can't wait to cut off the snake's head. We are the Dominion counterattack.
What can I do?
I sent my squad to scout Cat's Eye Key. If they haven't learned what the Sea Viper's plan, we can poke around until we figure out what needs chopping. Don't worry, your wizard friend can seal the gate behind us.
Can you hold the gate?
I'll hold the gate if you think you'll have need for a wizard. Or you could bring it to Minion Marine. Up to you.
Good night, Cooper. You.
Then let's fillet these fish elf bastards.
Right. Find signs of the Maramir plan. We have to search the tavern, the ale house, and the warehouse and the mine. This is all quite involved. Right. I'm guessing another tempest.
Hey, squad got separated. Nistel and I found Onglorn. They hurt him bad.
What happened to him?
Sea vipers carved runes in his chest. I grabbed him. Nistel held them off.
Where is Nistel?
Hunting sea vipers. If you see her, tell her Onglorn will be all right.
You learn what they plan?
You've done your part. Get back to Mistral when you can.
We should check the houses, or secluded areas with good visibility of the quay.
That actually makes sense. If they're summoning another storm. Yeah, you ain't going anywhere. What do we got here? Okay. And they're dead. You still with me? Good. Nistel. Oh no. Marie's body is covered in wounds, sword slashes, broken bones, and even a few fang marks. Search the body. Weapons are broken. Heavy scarring rails the armor. One limb hand holds a bloody bandage. The other grips a bloody piece of paper.
Oh. Nistel.
Darn it. I saved this lot earlier. Right. There is apparently a mine somewhere. Let us find it, shall we? What are they doing here then?
A ringing head is bad, but when it remains somewhat head-shaped, that is good, yes?
That is good, yes. What happened to you?
I was in the caves, working, when I heard a strange howling. Then warriors came out of nowhere and struck without mercy. Sea vipers, Maorma pirates. We paid protection through the month and let them put those strange totems in our cave. They've never been in the skooma trade. I meant moon sugar. Hit my head, you see.
I see. So you're a skooma smuggler. What did they want?
Our deaths, I suppose? After they killed enough of us, they left the rest of us alone. They knew we wouldn't fight back. They only paid attention to those totems. Well, until they collapsed the cave entrance.
And why do they do that?
Some high elf wizard tried to get in, so they collapsed it. I dove outside. Lucky me. The wizard tried to tell me something, but I couldn't hear him at all. He stuffed this paper in my hands and walked off. Here, maybe you can make sense of it.
You should go to safety.
What's that? My ears were ringing. Would you mind repeating the obvious? Wait, don't think me ungrateful. The wizard was looking for another way into the caves. I heard rumors of a secret door by the cliffs, but I never saw it myself.
Okay. So, there is such a door. It's up this way, maybe. Aha! Found it.
These totems seem to harness a combination of wind and spirit. I wonder if I can... Excuse me, do you mind?
We're here to stop the sea vipers.
Indeed. I suppose that's optimal. These sea viper rituals are barbaric, but quite effective. The hurricane they summoned to dash our fleet against Kanafi's roost? That's nothing compared to their current efforts.
And what's worse than a hurricane?
You clearly haven't studied the fundamentals of blood sacrifice. You see, these serpent-shaped statues, they're storm totems. They collect spirit energies from rune-marked subjects and channel it, like water through a funnel.
How do we plot the funnel?
Exactly the right question. It seems the sea vipers use a specialized lodestone to block the channel. Approach an active storm totem, hold forth the lodestone, and harmlessly siphon the energy away. You should see for yourself.
Are you sure it's harmless?
Completely. Go ahead, don't be shy. It's not as though the storm totem's energies will cascade throughout your body until you're nothing but a lifeless, smoking husk. But do avoid standing in the puddles, would you?
I see. Right.
Phenomenal. I knew proximity was the key. And look at you, not even a hint of electrocution. You
He's
have
an
the
idiot.
principle. Now to apply it to the other storm totems before... Well, best not to worry about that.
Worry me about what?
No, I really shouldn't worry you.
Tell me why the sea vipers need these storm totems.
I can't say for certain. It's one of two things, neither of which is good for anyone on this island. You don't stoop to blood sacrifice unless you need a lot of energy very quickly. And, well, to release it, just as quickly.
And what does that mean?
Listen, you handle the storm totems. I'll determine how to best counteract the sea viper blood ritual without destroying Mistral. Does that seem equitable? The only certainty is the lack of time. You should hurry.
I dislike actually having to trust him. He's a bit of an arse. Cool. Right, so we can just go around in a circle then, can we? Good stuff. Why, you here on your own? Excellent. Come here. That's two. anyone else here? We'll take it. Huh. Got this there. Bring them in. Hope our Marine Sergeant can build one behind me. Good. Right, so the way we'd want this to work is there, 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 there. Go. Oh, hi. Here, have fun. Okay, ignoring me. Right. Right, where we got to go now? You, stop doing that. Bad Sea Viper. Oh.
This is Eelsil, speaking directly to your mind. Find my Psijic projection near the tunnel exit. I know how to stop the Marma.
Okay. Good of you to project your way in here rather than actually come in.
I know what they're planning. Through my Psijic projection, I observed an old ritual site north of Mistral. The Sea Vipers summoned a powerful creature known as a Storm Atronach. They're funneling all that energy into their bound Storm Slave.
What does that mean?
The creature can only hold so much energy before it discorporates. All the energy will wash over Kanathi's roost, killing anything it touches. Except for the thunderbugs, of course. Oh, and the mountain north of Mistral will shatter, leaving no trace of the town.
There must be a way to stop that.
There's the genius of their plan. How do you bind a creature made of storm energies? With the wind itself. 3 ritual horns trap Storm Slave, but the lodestone now has enough storm energy to counteract the false winds. Elegant, yes?
And what happens when I release Storm Slave?
It will shed its corporeal form and safely release its stored energy. By safely, I mean in relation to Kanathi's roost. I recommend moving a fair distance away from Storm Slave when this happens. Perhaps keeping solid rock between it and yourself.
Okay,
You'll
I'll stop
have no trouble. But in the event you do, I've opened a portal at a distance of 1 league from Kanathi's roost. There I'll tread water in the open sea until I've observed your success. Merely a precaution. I have every confidence.
Okay. Yikes. I do not like that wizard.
Oh, I wish Nistel could have seen that thing.
Let's deal with this. Right. Let's get the next one. Cool. Oh, I've got to kill the horn. Right. Go do that. Right, last one. Oh, screw it. Let's Hulk out.
Children of the sea, your bonds cannot hold the tempest.
Escaping the ritual site. Where exactly? There's somewhere we've got to go. Oh, cool.
Come! You must leave this place! Follow me!
Whoa.
We're gone 3 hours, and the Malmer attacked the city? Typical. Always missing the real fight.
You have to admit, the temple was interesting.
Stone, water, and talkative ghosts? What about that is interesting?
Every part?
You're hopeless.
My friend, to escape death so triumphantly is constant thrill, yes?
Uh-huh.
Not so thrilling for the Maumar, of course.
How did you find
The
me?
Maumar are fled or dead thanks to your efforts. Kenarthi's roost is safe and voluntarily a part of the Aldmeri Dominion. So if you must know, Razumdar keeps an eye on promising people.
Okay.
If Raz had known you would do so well, he would have scrounged you a nicer reward. Apologies. The Mistral Armory is not what it once was.
No problem. So what now?
The Maumar are like drunken uncle. Chase them off, and they always come back. Next time, Kenarthi will be waiting for them. Problem is, there are places that will not be so prepared.
What places?
If the Vipers are here in numbers strong enough to assault Kenarthi, all of the southern seas are in danger. The Queen is in Oridon right now, beginning a royal visit. Raz would ask you to head to Volkelgard and report to Watch Captain Astanya.
I'll do it.
Astanya can pass word to Her Majesty. Perhaps you can catch a ride on the Prowler. Raz her Jimila plans to set sail. He suspects she may owe you a favor.
Mm-hmm. Ask you a few questions before I go?
Of course. After all you have done for us here, it would be rude of Raz to say no.
What do you do, Raz?
This one is a simple Khajit, like he said when we first met. He resolves issues as they come up. He acts in the best interest of the Dominion and the Queen.
You think I'll see you again?
Oh, Raz would not be surprised. You have already proven yourself a competent sword. Simple Khajit like this one have a tendency to need competent people like you.
Who is this watch captain?
Astanya's the lovely watch captain of the Volkelgard Watch. Raz has shared more than one drink with the captain, and more than one fight. She's getting a bit grouchy now that she's tied to one port, but she should set you aright.
And what can I expect in Oridon?
Very tall elves and very pretty shores. Oridon is the most worldly part of the Somerset Isles, and still many of the High Elves consider it a sanctuary away from the rest of the world. This one thinks they are kidding themselves.
Okay. Well, we have completed the map, so we are done here. Board the skiff, talk to Captain Jamila.
The Prowler is headed to Oridon, and we're happy to ferry you there. When you're ready, hop in the launch. We'll set you up with your own bunk.
Why are you going there?
Chests full of gold. Owning a sound ship after a hurricane can be quite lucrative, even when the only cargo is Dominion luminaries seeking passage. Don't worry, I won't charge you. Without your help, the Prowler would be a mass of broken timber.
You ready to set sail?
Aye, the Prowler is fully restored and ready for heavy seas. Quartermaster Oblan even managed a few improvements using some Maurmer donations. Have no fear, she'll get you safely to Oridon.
Thank you. Hi, Quartermaster.
Kenarthi's Roos seems happy to join the Dominion now, but it won't last. I give it less than a year till they forget what happened here.
You might be right. And off we go to Oridon. Right. I would say that's a convenient point.
There you are. Do not panic. Only you can see me. Come, we have to talk.
Oh, wonderful, I'm seeing things. Yeah, okay, let's see who else is on. Okay, so it's 9:30. That's a convenient stop bit of the story. That thing over there is not good. That was a Daedric anchor, but they destroyed it. Good stuff. Yeah, there's all sorts of stuff going to be happening here, so we will call it to a close there. I will be back tomorrow 7 o'clock UK time for Elite Dangerous. 2 o'clock Sunday afternoon will be Borderlands 3. Right now, if people don't mind, just to see what's going on. What we will do is we'll go and watch some Borderlands 3 if that's alright. Or we could go and watch some Elder Scrolls Online, but I'm tempted to say Borderlands 3. So, I'm going to go and raid the Old Drunken Gamer. Make sure I've given this a long name, that I spell that right. Cool, I have. So thank you very much for watching, and I will be back tomorrow night, 7 o'clock UK, with some Elite Dangerous. Thank you all.